What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be installing a couple things onto the 370Z. Last week I installed just a couple of things, not too much. Let me go and show you. Recently in my town we got a couple new cops, so I had to install my front license plate. It's pretty easy install. I found these angle license plate kit from i-JDMTOY. You can find them on Amazon, you can find them anywhere, just Google search them. It's basically like a little angle kit. It didn't come out too bad, but during showtime I'm gonna go ahead and remove them, and you'll just be able to see a simple bracket back there. Nothing too big. It's not gonna be that big old square bracket that most people get. It's just gonna be a little simple bracket back there. Let's see if I can get a better view. Something like that. But you go angle it any way you want. It's not too bad. The material's okay. It's all aluminum material, so you won't have to worry about rust. But it doesn't look too bad on the car right now. I'm sorry, it's kind of dirty right now. But let's see, another thing got going on over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and finally install these hood latches from Quik Latch. Go ahead and give them a look, guys. They're actually really high quality hood latches. They're made out of stainless steel and aluminum. So basically the way these things work is once you find a mounting point somewhere in your car, and once you drill a hole through your hood, aluminum, carbon fiber, whichever one it is, these are gonna attach like that, and then once they're locked in, the little button pops up, and the way to disconnect them is you just push this little simple button and it disconnects. That simple. The cool thing about these guys is that the hole doesn't have to be like directly on. It could be at a certain angle. I think they said 18-degree angle. So even if it's on like this, it'll still lock. It'll still find its way to lock in. So with those really curvy hoods that you guys got going on, fortunately with the Z, it's not too curvy. It'll probably be at a small little angle, but it'll be easy grab. Reason being that I'm going with these guys, with these it's so simple, guys. You just go ahead and have a pilot hole drill and make a hole, and that's it. Call it a day. Install these, tighten them up. There's other hood latches that my other friends have had, and other hoods that I have installed, and there's so much of a hassle, guys, because you have to create this weird looking shape, and it's a bigger hole. You have to get a Dremel. It's just a lot of work, guys. These are very simple. They also come with their thread lock, everything you need basically, except for the actual the pilot hole and the drill. Let's see here, the other latch. Instructions, which will let you know what to do. I already went out and I went to pick up my the stuff that I need. It's not going to be too hard. Basically, the way you install these guys is on your 370Z is or any kind of other car. You'll find the mounting point. You put a little bit of toothpaste on here, and then once you find the right spot, you make sure it's even on both sides. What I mean by that, guys, is that you're gonna go ahead and find your first mounting point. So on my carbon fiber, I'm going to drill a hole somewhere around here, but let's just pretend it's here. So let's say my mounting point's here. It has to also be even with the other side, or else it's gonna look really retarded, guys. It's gonna be like one's gonna be here, and then the other one's gonna be further away. So you're gonna have to find somewhere underneath there. And I've seen already so many 370Zs with hood pins and hood latches, so I'm pretty sure I'll find the sweet spot. It won't be too hard. I just gotta remove my carbon fiber and drill some holes through it. Also, another little thing I got going on besides that is some new HID bulbs. These go directly onto the stock ballast. They're P32D. This brand is going to be MORIMOTO HID. I got these HIDs recommended by a friend, and they told me they work really well, and he sent me a picture of them, and you know what, they actually look really good, great guys, in the pictures and everything. So hopefully they look great in my car too. It's supposed to make better looms than the stock. Another thing I got going on, guys, is I was having the boost leak, and I found out why. One of my worm clamps, see if you can get an eye there, actually wasn't grabbing right. I don't know if you can see that slight bend, so I gotta flatten this out and then go in and put the screw back in and put it back onto my charge pipe. I wasn't reaching the temp psi that I'm tuned at, and that was my leak right there. This was on, it was holding on, but it just wasn't tight, so leak must have been coming out from the sides or something. But yeah, that's it for now, and I'll go ahead and come back to you guys right now once everything's installed. Another little thing that I also did while the time I was sick is I changed out these radiator clamps to the titanium ones. So it looks pretty sweet. It looks better than that little silver one. Since I am going with a lot of titanium stuff, let's see. So this is how it's supposed to look like once everything's actually fully on and really torqued on there for the charge pipes. Another TI piece that I got, bolts and nuts on both sides for the strut. Yeah, hopefully I'm able to get my my radiator reserve tank in time for show season. It's already been 2 months, so I'm guessing 1 more month. It's coming from Japan, and it's being it has a lead time of like 2 to 3 weeks or something like that, and then plus all the shipping time, so it's gonna take a while. I'm also working right now with close with another company to make these titanium. It's gonna cost a pretty penny. It's gonna probably gonna run like $400 shipped and everything, but it's gonna come out sweet. I already got some pictures of everything being updated right now. Yeah, that's it for now, guys. I'm also gonna be heading out to Vegas, so I'm gonna make a little video about that. But yeah, I'll be back in a little bit once everything's installed. An easy way to go ahead and install these is gonna be on the, I want to say, radiator support. It's gonna be the same place where your original hood hinges are. There's already gonna be a hole right here on both sides, and it's even. I measured it. So one right there, and all you do is just put a little bit of toothpaste that wants to come out. There you go. So a little bit on the tip. That's what she said. Let's see, a little bit right here. The toothpaste is kind of ghetto, guys, but it works. It's a lot of professional people that I've worked along with how to use it, little method. It's just to go ahead and mark on the hood where you're gonna go ahead and drill. So once this is a previous one that I tried first, but I kind of smeared the other one, so I'm starting it all over. So it's gonna leave a little mark somewhere around here, and that's gonna be your marking point to go ahead and drill. Also, guys, what you guys want to take in consideration is gonna be the angle of the pin itself. So whatever angle the hood's at, just take in consideration with this. So this looks pretty straight, and the hood itself is kind of curved down. So take in consideration the pin, the direction is going to be headed. So just keep that in mind, guys, so you guys don't mess up, and you guys ain't gonna blame me later for doing this. So now what we're gonna do is put down the hood, and then it's gonna leave a little mark. So let me go and move some stuff around. I have some stuff here hanging on the engine bay. So I have the carbon fiber radiator cover and some stuff in there. So now what we're gonna do is try to close the hood normal. So you're gonna close the hood like that, and all you're gonna do, guys, is just put a little bit of pressure in the middle, in the center. Just put a little bit of pressure, nothing too crazy, because you don't want to go ahead and crack your carbon hood or OEM hood if you're putting these on the OEM hood for extra safety. And then you're gonna get that little mark right there from toothpaste. So that's where I'm gonna drill a hole right there. I gotta put a little bit more toothpaste on this one, but I can see it. But I just want to be 100% sure, so I'm gonna go ahead and retry this one real quick before I start drilling. I want to be 100%. So when I get done with the drilling, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the results, and hopefully it's the first time it's a good try. So give me 1 second. So after using one of these guys right here, it's gonna be a 1/4, and you're gonna go ahead and drill it on the mark wherever I left it. So you can see the little marking was right here in the middle with toothpaste, and I used the pilot drill to go ahead and narrow it down, and then just drill right through. Once you're done drilling that hole, you're gonna need to use a drill bit, one of these guys right here, and basically you're gonna do the whole step again, guys, where you're gonna put toothpaste back on top of your pins. You're gonna put a little bit of toothpaste again, so it's gonna go through the hole, and it's gonna end up over here. It's gonna give you a marking again, and you're gonna drill with the drill bit. So first, this one, guys. First this one, so you can make the hole. Then the drill bit. It's pretty easy, guys. It's always gonna be always directly on. Just what's up, guys? So I'm back. So I finished up the holes, and I got another drill bit. I got a smaller drill bit, and then I re-toothpaste the pins itself, so I can make a more accurate and smaller hole before making the big one. So as you can see the pin from here, from on top of the hood on that one, and on this one you could kind of see it, but it's because it's not pushed up all the way. There you go. You can see that little guy right there. So basically on this one I had to push the hood down into it. It basically touched it, but I'll readjust it right now. It's no biggie. That's why you always got to make the little hole before you make the big one, kind of thing. But this is already dead on. It's dead on center. So all I got to do now is just go ahead and put the other drill bit that I originally put. So once you make the holes, you use a smaller drill bit to make the exact point, and then you're gonna use this guy now that's being guided. So basically, guys, from the other side, the other point of view, this is gonna go in first, and it's gonna guide your actual big hole. So actually make the hole itself. It's better that way, guys. It guides everything. That way you don't have to, you're not messing up. From this point, you have to do nothing from the bottom, guys. It has to be done directly from the top. Reason being that you want to try to angle this guy right here directly to where you want it to go. So you're gonna put this guy in here once it's already on a drill, and you're gonna make a hole. And once you make that hole, that's it. Go ahead and put the rest of your equipment on, and you're good to go. So I'm gonna go and grab some masking tape to go ahead and mask this off, so I don't scratch anything else. And this goes directly on, so it's gonna go straight through there, and we're gonna be set. And this could also go at an angle, guys. This hood pin latch kit, which is, remember, guys, it's called Quik Latch. So it's a Quik latch. So let me open this up again. It's kind of closed by itself. So let me show you guys real quick what I mean. This is what I mean, guys. So even though the hood, it has its own shapes and stuff like that, and it's angled, as you can see, it could be angled. Like it could be, the hood could be coming from this way, and it's still gonna grab, and then once it's pushed down all the way, you hear that click, and it's on there, guys. It's not gonna go anywhere. And then the way you take it off, you just push it in, and the hood goes up. So you'll go inside, unlatch your unlatch your hood, and then unlatch these right here, and then when you're done, everything's gonna go in flawlessly, guys. So it's gonna go in from the top. So now I just gotta make the holes and adjust these up and down until I finally get these even with the actual OEM hood latch. So everything goes in evenly, everything's grabbing. I gotta make sure all 4 points are gonna grab now. So now instead I'll have 4 basically hinges, or pins and hinges. So 2 hinges and 2-pin setups. So it's gonna be a pretty dope setup, guys. This is not going anywhere. This is gonna stay here securely. I'm pretty sure this could probably go all the way to like 180 miles per hour and the hood's not gonna fly off. So let me go ahead and do that and I'll be back. Guys, so once you're done making those holes and removing the masking tape, I haven't done on this one yet. Go ahead and grab your piece and put it through, and if it locks, you're good to go. This one's locking right now. As you can see, I pushed it down, it unlocked itself. It doesn't have the nut on the other side, guys. As you can hear, that one popped, and now I can lift up the hood. That's it. So now I gotta make a bigger hole on the other side, just on the first layer, not the second layer, guys, or else this thing is just gonna fall through and you're gonna have a big old hole in your carbon fiber hood, and I don't want you guys to have that. So basically what I mean is I'm gonna make another one just so I can fit this nut in, and so it's able to screw onto everything, and everything's good to go. Basically, guys, once you're on the last steps and you're testing everything out, just gotta go ahead and tie something to your latch so the hood doesn't lock itself, and so you're able to test the hood up and down without doing anything. So right now this is loose like this. It doesn't have the nut on the other side. So basically just get it and push it down, and you might have to adjust up and down, but luckily I was able to get on the first shot. It's not on there all the way, guys, but there you go. See how it locked? And then it's on, and this hood is not gonna go anywhere. It doesn't even have the OEM latches intact right now. And then this one as well. Just gotta push it a little bit down, and it should lock itself. It's already locked. It just wasn't able to hear the lock itself. It's a really tight fit. You can see the hood's not going anywhere. I'm going to push it down. You heard that pop? It's a good lock. That's a good lock. So luckily I got lucky, guys. First try. Now I just gotta make those holes in the bottom, and then I'm set to go. But I'm gonna end the video today, guys. I'm pretty exhausted, and I'm just gonna cover up these holes and put everything else on and go ahead and make the holes underneath later on. But you guys get the gist of it. So you're gonna get a bigger you're just gonna make a big enough hole right here to be able to fit the nut through, and then it'll be able to secure the latch itself on the other side. And then basically, guys, you're gonna tighten it down a little bit. From what I read online is go ahead and put your latches on like I did, and tighten it down with the nut just enough to keep it on there so it's nice and stiff, but not too tight. That way it could adjust itself, and once it actually moves by itself to the pin correctly, go ahead and tighten it down, and you're good to go, guys. Just go ahead and test it one more time, make sure everything's working along with the OEM latches. One thing, guys, that I did fuck up on was I didn't make well, actually I didn't cover up the engine bay. Now I have another freaking job to do. It's all dirty up in here. And this water, guys, it's from my hood itself. Apparently there's some water that came in through here from these cover vents that supposed to keep the water out, but there's no hole for the water to escape. So when I washed my car, it all stayed inside the hood, and it escaped once I made these holes. So it's a good thing for you guys. If I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna make like a little couple holes right here so the water actually drains out to the bottom and doesn't stay inside the hood. These holes are here, but I'm gonna go ahead and make some corner ones real quick and do that real quick. One of the things this hood did not come with, guys, if you guys are going with carbon fiber aftermarket OEM, of course all of them are gonna be carbon fiber. They don't come with little escape holes for the hood itself. So if you do have vents, go ahead and make some little holes right here, little pilot holes, not too big. It's just so the water can escape, it will get out, and it doesn't stay inside your carbon hood. Possibly, it could probably cause some mold in certain areas where you live. Another thing to be aware about, it doesn't come with the rubbers. So I installed these right here. You'll get it for like $3 on eBay. It's gonna be just 3M rubber right here, and just go ahead and install it like the OEM. So for the 370Z, if you can see it, it's kind of dark, but it goes all the way in a circle, and plus it keeps air out, guys. It doesn't make too much noise, and it'll keep everything nice and secure. Less wind inside the hood. The only wind that you do want to introduce underneath the hood is the ones that are going to escape through the vents. So all the air coming to the front bumper, it's going to come in and then going to circle around the engine bay a little bit, and it's going to escape through the vents. And right now I have the vents covered because I'm not going to any shows yet. I am scheduled for July 15th, static function, so this car will be there at my booth at the company that I made, and I'll be showing those shirts soon, guys. I already have them in. They came out pretty dope, but I'm gonna start off really cheap, guys, for all the products that come out. I did make some breathable shirts for this summer, but as we get closer to colder temperatures, I ain't gonna come out with thicker shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. But I did make some badass decals, stuff like that.